What a way to start the day. Took my leftover mashed potatoes, fried me up some potato cakes, and I had 2 more potatoes in the bag, chopped them up real fine, fried them up, made a mess of gravy. Alright, let's eat this breakfast and get out and work. Man, I gotta say, this is good. But I got a beggar over here. Dogs don't eat mashed potatoes and gravy. They don't. They don't eat potatoes. And whenever they're in your food, you pick them out. Maybe I'll let you lick the gravy off the plate. Okay? Okay? You like gravy? You like gravy? Okay. That's from sitting all winter and being used all last season. So yes, always bring your lawnmower batteries in. Alright guys, it's very, very windy today, so if you hear the wind noise, not much I can do. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this deck off. I've never had it off of this mower. I've been looking at it. From what I see, it looks pretty simple. One clip there and there's 2 or 3 in the back, and that's it. Then you just take the belt loose right there from the deck and pull it out. I want to pull the blades and get some replacement blades tomorrow. I'm also going to change the oil tomorrow and do some other maintenance, probably the fuel filter. So So I'm going to get these blades off here so I can take it in tomorrow. Just in case they don't have it in stock, they can have it by Monday. That way I'm ready to mow because the grass is already ready to go. All right. All right, I got everything unhooked. It was one cotter pin up here, two on the side, and the spring for the brake. And that was it, man. This is the easiest deck I've ever seen to disassemble. Pull it out. Alright. Now we got the whole deck out, so we can flip it over, change the blades, check it out, make sure nothing's cracked, do the maintenance on it. I'll lube it up a little bit. Check the belts, they look good from what I can see. And we'll get ready for new blades tomorrow. And you can run these in the meantime. You just won't have to, you won't have a deck. But you can still drive your mower without the deck. Just make sure nothing's hanging. I've got the brackets held up with screwdrivers in there. So let's get to it. Let's get these old ones off. Wow. I'd say those blades needed change 2 years ago. I'm going to change them every year from now on. They're in pretty rough shape. Wow. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, I spared y'all the fight trying to get these loose. Wasn't too bad. Before you take these blades off, it's a good idea to take a picture to show which way they go. Like this is a sharp edge going that way, sharp edge that way. They're kind of dummy proof in a way, but I always take a picture just in case. And then I'm going to pull the blade off, put the nut back on so I don't lose it. Now, that's called a mandrel. And what happens is if you hit a rock sometimes, they'll crack. And the way you know that they're broke, if you don't hear it, is the blade will start digging into the grass. And those are made to do that. So if you hit something hard, those are made to break to keep from doing any further damage. It's a safety issue. And you just buy replacements. I'm going to pick another one up tomorrow just to have on hand if they have it in stock. I have broken several of those. I got a few in the garage, but they fit my old mower. So that's called a mandrel, and they do break. So they're good to have on hand. There's like 4 bolts. I'm going to clean this up where I put it 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple to change. That's got all your bearings and everything in it. And I don't see any cracks in that. I'll check out the other one as well. But I like to take the blades with me when I order, just in case. It avoids any confusion. Always write down your model number of your mower. I know my guy gets mad if I come in there and I tell him what I got, but I don't have a model number. He won't do nothing for me. So make sure you write down or take a picture with your phone. He don't like that either. He wants it written on paper. That's just the guy here. But I always get good parts from him. So we're going to get these off. I'm going to look in here, see what I'm going to need for my, change the oil. I have never changed the oil. There's the plug to drain it. And where's the filter? Around here. Sorry for the wind, guys. It is horrendous today. And there's the filter. Very simple. So we'll pick that up tomorrow. And fuel filter right there. I'm going to go ahead and change it out when I get the parts tomorrow. I will probably check this fuel. It's been in there. It usually never goes bad. That gas still smells good. And I always never put the ethanol stuff in these, any kind of mower, weed eaters. Get the non-ethanol gas, cost you more, but your equipment will last a long time. What had happened is when I bought this place, I was buying used mowers. There's one laying dead over there, a Craftsman. I've probably went through 4 of those. I got so sick of working on them. You know, when you buy a used one, you're always working on them. Something's always needing replaced. So I said, to hell with it. I went and bought me a brand new mower. Hey, I had to make payments on it for a year, but I got a brand new mower, cost me a few grand, and now I'm doing the maintenance. So I know what's going on with it, and I know how to take care of things, so I will. And I'll probably check the air filter, replace it. We'll get all that stuff pulled off today in this horrendous wind. Tires held up. They got good air. I had to fix one last year. I ran over a nail. But as you can see, that's just some clover and stuff. I think lavender, whatever, growing. But the grass is getting pretty tall out in there, and it will need mowed probably this weekend. I like to get it a little long before I cut it the first time, but it's usually so rainy here, you can't cut it for a while anyway. And I don't want to get to the point where it's difficult to mow. So, all right, let's get this. I'm going to leave this here. As you can see, I cleared this deck off and got everything put away. Getting ready to start on this. There was a little lip there with concrete. Basically here, this is going to be 3 posts. I'm going to make some forms, what do you call them? Little slabs to set the post on, but I'm putting the post in the ground. And then there'll be 3 6-foot high windows here, and then the door will be there where the sidewalk is, but it is coming to the edge of the house. That's the old flashing where that was. Got to get that off still. Get a blade tomorrow, promise. And then hopefully I'm gonna get some materials together and we'll get started on this. All right, let's go ahead and fire this dude up. I got the battery charged up. Put it back in the mower. Let's start it for the first time of the year. Always full choke. Ease in neutral. Of course, I don't have the deck on, but it don't matter. I'm not driving this anywhere. Just let it run for a minute. Sounds a little weak. What am I doing wrong? Some kind of safety crap, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. Battery don't sound too good. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. The problem was when I pulled the deck, there is a brake cable, and that had a safety mechanism on it, so I wasn't able to start the mower. I had to put the battery back on the charger, but it should be alright. So we'll get it all put back together tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do a video on that, probably not, but I might take you with me mowing this weekend. That might be fun, huh? Actually, I've been watching this guy named Al Blades. The guy just goes to somebody's house and where it's overgrown and they mow it. Don't know why, but it's pretty interesting. You might want to check out that channel. But if you're not subscribed to mine, go ahead and hit subscribe and give me a like. And if you don't like it, give me an unlike. But give me something. Happy trails, folks.